Hey everyone, it's me Alphino, and welcome to my Purple Lion showcase. I'm going to be doing tier 10 with Prompto, Lion, and Hope. I've personally been having a lot of fun with Lion. I think her kit is very interesting. I think she deals some very nice damage. Lion is a very nice DPS Dispeller Hybrid, so she can fill out the damage roll really nicely, and she's not that bad at dispelling either. So I'm going to bring her to tier 10 to showcase her a little bit. She does not have her character enhancement boards, so her damage is a little bit on the lower side, but we should be okay. So Lion, she has guaranteed hits on both her S1 and her S2, so blind will not hurt her at all. Her EX does not have it, so you do want to be a bit careful with that if you have blind on Lion. But otherwise, Lion's going to be hitting pretty much the entire fight. Using her S1 triggers her hide versions of her S1 and S2, which deal more damage. So for damage, you do want to use S1 and then use whichever ones you need. Whichever skill you need. Her S2 gives her some nice buffs. It gives her max brave up and critical rate up, so yep, and her S1 gives her attack up, so Lion herself has attack, max brave, and crit rate up, and it makes her deal some very nice damage. Lion is cursed. She does have cursed arts, so that's something to keep in mind. Lion deals more damage if she is not being targeted, so a tank is very recommended to pair with her so that it can keep her damage high. Okay. And her EX skill, it's a double AoE HP dump with split HP damage. However, if an ally has acted just before Lion's turn, then you get this third HP dump, which is single target. This is where the DPS aspect of Lion comes into play, because her EX recharges very fast. It recharges within about 2 skill uses, or a skill use and about 2 to 3 HP+s. So Lion can just keep dishing out damage. It also recovers 1 use of her S1, so you'd pretty much be spending 1 skill use if you just take advantage of that skill replenish per EX cast. Lion is pretty fast, so I would recommend pairing her with regen characters. That way you can keep her damage per turn pretty high, so you don't have to waste that many turns. She does pair very nicely with Rem, I would imagine. I don't have Rem built, but I imagine she pairs very nicely with her, just because of turn swaps. Here we go, we got some buffs coming into play. I'm gonna use a Star Shell. I probably should have saved it, but oh well. It should be fine. Okay. Brave Plus just to be safe. They should do a Brave AoE, yep. It is okay to use the regular version of Walk the Plank rather than Walk the Plank Light sometimes, because the regular version of Walk the Plank, it gives her Brave Refund. So if you really want that refund, then you can just use it right away. Though the main downside is you don't get to choose whether or not you want the third HP dump or not. So if you want the Brave Refund, you're just going to have to hope that Lion acts right after an enemy. Otherwise she's going to leave herself open very easily to getting broken. And yeah, that's also why she pairs very nicely with tanks, to prevent that from being happening. Regardless, her EX will always dispel. And yeah, not only that, but it also inflicts turn rate down regardless. So you can pair that with speed down to get some nice turn order shenanigans. We're fine because Prompto has dodge up. Okay. Get the battery up. Okay, A should be buffing himself here pretty soon. Yep, there he goes. Okay, perfect. See, Lion's turn rate actually saved Prompto. So now we can use Walk the Plank Light and get the buffs off of A. Now Lion does struggle a little bit on buff heavy bosses. So on more buff heavy bosses, I would recommend having other dispellers in the party if you want to be safe. Again, you can have a dodge tank like Galuf or Prompto here, or Edge if you want to stall until Lion has her EX ready. Because her only form of dispelling is off of her EX. She does not dispel anywhere else. So on more buff heavy oriented bosses, I would recommend having another dispeller in the party. Other dispellers or other debuffers, so that you can push some of the buffs off of the bosses. I'm not going to use Hope's S2 because that's going to push off a Prompto buff, and I'm playing a little bit conservative here. Okay, sweet. No Walk the Plank Light, but we'll still have the Dispel. Regardless of what version of EX Lion uses, she will always have the Dispel on and the turn rate down on. Okay. Let's see here. Don't know if I want to use another Star Shell. But we'll use Piercer. And then, yeah, we'll Protect up. Use another Sneak Attack. I would recommend using her S2 primarily for buff refreshing because it does not refresh, especially if you do not have her cursed arts. She does have 3 charged powder keg boosts, so she has 3 extra uses of it than normal. Again, that's something to keep in mind. Lion is a cursed character. She has no double perfects, no double cursed arts, but she does have triple charged powder keg arts. That way, her longevity does not take a suffering. And let's save it for next wave. Oh, please. Can't believe you're still alive. Okay. Tier 4. Let's do this. Might summon here because this boss hits real hard. You can see there's Lion just dishing out very, very nice damage. Let's do this. I should have saved it. Why did I use it? I should have saved it. but we are okay. Let's do this. Just so we can stall a little bit and get A out of break. Okay. Lion's damage does get lowered if there's an AoE attack happening. So still having some nice offensive buffers in the party can help keep her damage high, even if there's an AoE attack going off. Of course, a tank is Lion's best friend so that she can keep her damage output high. Okay. Let's do this. Let's refresh shell. And then, yeah, heal up with last resort. I want to have at least 3 uses per on hope for the boss wave. Hope is my only healing, is my only healer, and my only way to heal with Hope is on his EX, so I cannot get too, I cannot take too much HP damage. Okay, no follow up there, but it's okay. So let's summon here. Yep. I don't want to kill the serpent in summon, but I do want to get it very, very low. Use another sneak attack, and then we're gonna save that. Okay, hopefully this does not kill the boss. This boss. And see, there's Lion dishing out some very, very nice damage. Okay, we should be good to go. Bahamut. This man hits very, very hard. Add that on to Bahamut's buffs, and he just hits some insanely high numbers. Let's use Star Shell here. We can take a break because Bahamut does not have his buffs up. Okay, yep, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, Bahamut should be buffing himself here pretty soon, which is perfect. Oh man, not yet, huh? Let's do this. Is that enough? That is not enough. Alright. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save her EX for her next turn. It's still not enough. I'm surprised it's still not enough. You know what, let's refresh our buffs. And then, yeah. Primarily need Shell. That is the buff I need a lot more. I am wasting a lot of turns here. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I thought it was 80%, but that looks to be like about 70%. There you go, walk the plank. No buffs for you, Bahamut. If there's another... There is another AoE. So let's do this. I'm going to save the EX for after the HP damage. We should be fine. Bomb has no buffs up. We have attack down. We have HP reduction. We should be fine. Yep, we're fine. You can see here, Lion is very nice. We have some nice turn spacing between us and Bahamut. Of course, Lion can eat up a bunch of turns. She has a speed passive that you can remove, though I personally wouldn't recommend it because she does want to be fast. She controls the fight very well because of her speedness. So she does want to have that speed on her. We'll do this. Okay. It's okay to use either version of her EX. And yeah, okay. Gonna play even more safe. Then we'll brave attack with Lion just to be safe. Okay. Should be a wrap. I think we can finish off Bahamut before the next time he does a Mega Flare. Turn HP requirements looking nice. This should be a wrap. Yep, there you have it. Tier 10 revisited with Lion, Prompto, and Hope. Not the most budget of comps, but wanted to showcase Lion in a buff heavy stage. As you can see, she's a very nice DPS Dispeller Hybrid. She fills out the damage roll really nicely. And you can see here, I use HP+ every now and then, but I primarily just skill spam with her. So pretty much Lion has guaranteed hits on her S1 and S2, so she's very nice at shaving. She deals more damage if she is not being targeted, so tanks are her best friend. Regen characters help her a whole lot in managing and keeping her damage per turn high, just because her turn rate is pretty high. She can jump up in turns really easily. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Hope this helps you out in seeing Lion in action. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.